All right, I hope you've learned a little bit about 1989 tops on the first part of the podcast, but here's our 1989 tops pack, and we are on the YouTube side now if you were over there listening to the podcast. So click on over here to the YouTube side and check us out opening the pack here. It says 15 bubble gum cards, 1 stick of bubble gum, and I'll always try the bubble gum. It's been a long time, but I'll try a 30-year-old gum, over 30-year-old gum here. Topps Major League Baseball, the real one. They still use that all the way since 1981, the real one, because that was when 81's when Fleer and Donruss started to come into the picture too. It says, win a trip to 1990 spring training. Can't do that anymore, but necessary information would be on the back about that. It's blue and yellow and white here on this pack. We're going to bust it open. So this is the actual, looks like it's waxed correctly. It doesn't look like somebody's been into this pack yet. We're going to go ahead and open it up. Eat the gum first. So our gum is still intact. There we go. Oh, horrible as usual. All right, see who we get. All right, we got a little company store special card offer. You get a top shirt. I don't think that you could still do that probably. We're so old. We got Joe Hesketh this first. We got a white border, cursive name of the team, exposed. And it's got the name of the player in the bottom. And at the top says Topps. It doesn't have their position, but on the back, it does have their position. And the number of the card and all the different pertinent information about them. About the player and where they were born and when they were drafted, and then all of their stats on there, and a little bit about them, like a little highlight it looks like here. So this is Joe Hesketh. Next we have Mickey Tettleton. Man, this brings back memories. I remember opening probably this exact pack. Kurt Gibson All-Star. Man, that classic home run. Remember that. Mike Jackson. Next we have Don Baylor. A lot of hit by pitches in his career. Bob Ojeda. Frank DePino. Craig Worthington. Mike Heath. Bob Horner on the St. Louis Cardinals. I can remember him on the Braves for years. Jim Corsi. John Selby. One of my favorite players, Rock Raines, Tim Raines. What a real good player, Hall of Famer, Rock Raines. Joe Orsulak and Keith Miller is our last card. So had Kurt Gibson in there, and we had Hall of Famer and Tim Raines. Not a great pack, but always fun to open. So that was our 1989 Topps pack, and we'll go finish up the podcast and make sure that you also let us know your some of the players that you might have seen play live. We always like to know that, especially the older listeners, because they like to hear if you saw any of those great superstars from the past play. So anybody that you saw that you love to watch, could be now, could be a long time ago, let us know. Email in and let us know there at rippingwaxpacks@gmail.com. And we're going to go finish up the podcast. Thanks for tuning into the YouTube side.